Hi, how are you, my people? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening. Depends where you're watching from. We are back here again in our channel. Thanks to you. Thanks so much for always finding time to come and watch my videos. I'm happy. I'm honored. May you not lack anything. Aha. So today we have another slogan apart from Wagwan, yeah man. We are now adding. We have three now. Aha now comes from another country. So if you know that country, let me know in the comment section. So thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So if it is your first time to be in Pamela's World channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Give the video a like, watch the video until the end, share the video. By doing so, by sharing the video, by liking the video, make the video to move. So now, grab whatever is grabbable. If it is water, juice, whatever you love. And now we are back with our reaction video. So whom do we have today? We have Chris Mostlist because Chris came out, very angry person, on his live stream with calling people names, bullshit, bogus, talking to his subscribers like that. So we are going to see why is he so angry like this. And we have Dee Mwango who has gone back to Jamaica now, started her gym, whatever, supplement. I saw her taking a supplement. So it has started. It is officially we are going to be now that is how we are going to look in few months time. So now that is that, and we have Mara showing us the kingdom of Lesotho. Very good country, very cold, nice nature. I like the place. So we are going to talk about that. And then we have this young couple, Vin and Lynn. I've never reacted upon them, but we are going to react starting now because they give me what to say, and I'm happy we are back. So before we start, have you grabbed something? Have you subscribed to the channel? Give the video a like or give Pamela the likes. My people. So now let's start with Vin and Lynn. Then we go to another person. So Lynn and Vin, it's my first time to react upon them, and they give me what to say. So I saw Lynn with the family in Germany having good time because it has been a year, according to her. It has been a year since she saw the family, so they were having good time with the parents now. So I like that. But back home here, I saw someone who is now emotion, Vin now, very emotion, going to the church, showing people this, he's not happy, he's down, talked a lot of things. So I'm wondering, if you want to engage his audience, why can't he just tell them where the problem is? This is the reason why I've just come here to give my opinion as a reactor. How do I see it? What I'm seeing here is that there's something he's hiding, because there's no way you can just start finishing, not telling the people what they want to know. And then you'll come here and start saying people are negative. You are negative because you are not telling your people what they are supposed to do. So no, you are just coming out here emotional, going to the church. You want to see God, saying things which don't add up. Why don't you just tell them it is this and this which is happening in our lives? Because in family, people go through a lot. You are not going to be the first and you are not going to be the last. But if you know you're not going to talk about this thing, don't bring it here. Because people see your wife in Germany having fun and seeing you here crying. People, obviously, they will speculate. So this speculation, if you don't want this speculation to go on or to continue, tell them what is bothering you. And if you want to make it maybe personal, then don't bring it here. This is what I'm trying to say. Don't come out here, look for sympathy, and people don't know what they are sympathizing for. You haven't told them anything, and then you want maybe sympathy views. That is what you are trying to do here. So please, if you are not ready to open up, don't bring such kind of videos here. They are not good. And this is where people make mistake. And when we come here and talk about, you bring things which maybe you would have kept for yourself, and then when people come here and start talking about them, you say people are jealous, people are what, and you are crying, and I see you in this car of convertible car. As we are used to seeing that one of ours in Nyabohanze, people who drive such kind of cars, they are very rich. Like the boy in Nyabohanze, the landowner in Nyabohanze, he has such kind of car, convertible car. So we know on our seats, when you have such a car, you are a rich man. And I'm seeing you now crying, maybe you don't have a place to stay, you don't have a house, and you're driving a luxurious car. So these 2 or 3, they don't add up. Just be yourself. Just come out, tell your people what is bothering you. If you can't, stop it. Just stay, give other videos, but don't bring those emotion videos. They don't suit you at all. Those emotional videos, just keep them for yourself. If you cannot come out here and clear and tell your people, because many have been asking you in the comments saying, what is the problem? Why can't you talk? You're not talking. So now, that is Vin and Lynn for you. So now we have Dee Mwango. Dee Mwango went back to Jamaica. I said it in my last video. I saw the painting on the wall. I saw that pink. Because if you've been watching Dee Kinley, you know when she's in Jamaica, you know the wall and the fan. Because the place is hot and the fan is always there. So I knew she was there. So now, she has started taking the supplement. Now we are going to, So now the supplement, it has started officially, because when she was making juice there, when she was blending, I saw that the energy one was just next to her there. So the supplement the consumption has started. Now we'll see changes in 90 days time. So now when they were going, they went after the gym, they went down, they went for shopping. There's something which I didn't like, and I don't think it should happen to anybody. Despite me coming to react upon her, that was not right. For that person who was selling the pineapple to charge her twice, that was not right, because she had paid before the pineapple was chopped, and then she paid again after it was chopped. But the reason why this happened is because she talks too much. She doesn't concentrate. She laughs with a loud laugh. She thinks she's the one who can laugh. But this is why this man took advantage of the situation. Because she was just concentrating on the talk, not concentrating on what was being done. She paid $250, again asked, did I pay you? The man said no. Then she paid twice. But this was not right, because this man, is a seller. When you are selling and these are your customer, you don't need to con them. That's a robbery, daylight, conning. She was conned. But she also made it happen because she didn't concentrate. So this should be a lesson. After watching this video, which I know she will watch her video, she will see this man paying this man twice. Again, I'm blaming the driver. You want to tell me he didn't see Dee paying this man the first time? So these three people, there was something which was not, there was no connection, because the Dee didn't know she paid. This one didn't see, the other one said that I was not paid. So this scenario, all these people, they slept on their job. So now, and this is the land that we all love. This is the land that things which are happening in that land cannot happen in her country. And they robbed her daylight. So I've always come on here and say, we are all the same. There is no place which is safe, and there is no place which is better. We are all human beings with dirty minds. We are just the same. So now this issue narrative of saying, oh, me, now I'm home, when I say these Kenyans want to die, they want to kill me. Please relax. You've not heard any Kenyan telling you don't be in Jamaica. It's you who is bringing this thing, and when people come and you say, oh, they are crying. You chose to be in Jamaica. Stay in Jamaica. Get residence, whatever, in Jamaica. Settle in Jamaica. Live your life in Jamaica. No Kenyan is bothered. No Kenyan is bothered. We are just here to react. We are reactors. We are doing our job. As you are doing yours in cooking without clothes. Are you bothered? No one is bothered. So you do your things, let us do our things. So Kenyans are not bothered. Keep staying there. So that is what I didn't like, someone to charge her twice. That was wrong. So now where should we go? So now we are going to Marwanito. Marwa now is in Lesotho. And Marwa went around, showed us the goodness of Lesotho, the kingdom of Lesotho. We saw that. I was very impressed. I like that. That place, even that man, the tour guide, the way he stands, and the way he talks, the way he crosses, in Maasai, in Africa, Kenya here, we have this Maasai community. If you look at that man, the way he was standing, crossing his leg like this, and with a stick, holding the stick like this, exactly, there are so many similarities between them and the Maasais. And then they went ahead and said, this part of, first he said the king of that, the first king had 140. And that the way the houses were being arranged was looking nice. And then He said during that period, there was no woman for someone. When a woman is married, she's married for the community. When someone comes, the only thing that person does is just to put what, the spear on the door. Put the spear on the door, and then anybody, she can just come inside. But when you see, even if you are the husband, I say it's not that you have a husband. Whoever comes in, because the wife was just maybe a wife or community wife, a community wife. So once someone comes in and sees that spear, the person will know there's another man inside. So he goes to another place and another place. Maybe if he goes to another place and finds that place is also full, the spear is on the door, then he'll go to another place. And that one, that type of history is like the Maasai also. I heard they were doing the same. So there is a lot of similarities. And I had Marwa telling that man, because they were talking, the talk was too good, it was engaging. Marwa said they have horses. Their horses are luxury horses. Rio and Malaika, they are luxury horses. I don't know whether they are still kicking or no, I don't know. Because the last time we saw them, there were no grass. Mogesi tried to go and buy grass. I think those are the things which cost him his job. Because Marwa didn't want it 2,000. Because I think he asked Marwa for 2,000 to go and buy grass somewhere. It costed him his job. So I don't know. After all this time, are they still there or they are not there? The luxury horses. So I wonder why Marwa something. No, there are things you don't need to talk about. Your horses are in dying bed. I don't know. I'm not wishing them to. But they are not things you can come out here and brag about. No. No. Even the person asks, are you riding them? Maro, the answer of Maro was, we are training them. So, and again, Maro asked, because that tour guide was telling them the history, how the kingship, the way it is, how you get it. You inherit, maybe it's like when your father was a king, then a son will be a king, just like that. So Marwa said, so it is good for someone to have a son, maybe firstborn. So Marwa said, I also have mine here. So Marwa said, I also have mine here. But and I've been telling Rocio, I want a baby boy. With children, there's no way you can say, I want. It is just something you ask God to give you. So Marwa has always asked this thing. And then there's one thing also which caught my eye, because, Marwa asked if polygamy was allowed in that country. He said, yes, it was allowed, but now because of Christianity, it is not there anymore. But if you want, you can still marry. And this type of question, Marwa asked this question in Botswana. I remember when they were taken with that lady, they went to that chief, the chief of that area. They went there. And Maro asked the same thing. If I were Rocio, I would just be very careful, because why would Maro keep on asking about this polygamist thing? It's like he has this in mind, he wants to be a polygamist man. Because remember, there was a time he said he can never have one wife. But his question all the time, is it polygamy is allowed? Is polygamy allowed? So he likes asking that question. So it is something which is in his mind, because you cannot be asking something which you don't have in mind. So Rocio mom. So look at your back. Maybe there's someone who is coming soon. So if I were you, I would ask Marwa, what is it that you keep on asking about this thing each time? But that is Marwa for you. He said it in the first time, so he's the one who can change his mind. No one can change his mind. If you want that, in Kenya, it is allowed. It is more than allowed. So this one is his. If you want 2 or 3 or 5, depends with how he will manage his family. So now we have Christmas list. So Christmas list came out and said now he wants to go on the streets again to make videos. And he said he has this, he has what? He has bought a camera, he has bought GoPro, he has bought laptop, and people were asking him questions. And he said he is going to go to make videos, And he's a stubborn man. This is what he was saying. He's a very stubborn man. He cannot be stopped. The freedom has to come. There must be a freedom. And these people, these sedition laws are bogus. And he said so many things. People are saying these are stupid. I cannot even read all this. Huh? Even go out there if you want to know, see how go watch his video, see how people love him, or you love him on the street. These people are people who don't have a voice, so you want to help them so that the world can know. So he said so many things here. I cannot go back home now. He want a GoFundMe, such kind of thing. So now he is asking for GoFundMe. He's asking for GoFundMe. And this is someone who is riding a very big car in Canada, because people are asking, have you been arrested in Africa? He said, no, I've never been arrested. I've been questioned. So there's a difference between questioning and being arrested. This is what he was trying to say. Because he said even in Canada, Toronto, he was also questioned. The reason why he is riding on a very expensive car. So I'm wondering, if you are questioned, when questions are being done to you, are they questioning you in your home, or are you taken to the police? Because I don't see the difference here. Because once you're questioned, they don't question you here. The fact they have to come for you, then they go and question you, like what they are doing now in Trinidad. So Chris is saying that as a difference, and people are asking, why are you not going back? He says he doesn't have a passport, and why are you fighting the government? I'm not fighting the government. And let me just talk about it. He's saying he's not fighting the government. What is fighting? Fighting is maybe going against, like now, if you are saying you want to give people freedom. So it's like this government is maybe is tying their people, they are choking them, or maybe it is you who is going to give them freedom. So I'm wondering, how are you going to give them freedom? And he said they cannot stop him. He's unstoppable. He's a loud man. He's very stubborn. So you are saying they cannot stop you, and now they have stopped you. How do you take this stopping thing? Because if you cannot move from country to country, you cannot even go to Tobago. Are you not stopped? These are the things I don't understand. You should understand these things better. He has a family who is waiting back home for him. A daughter is crying. The sons are crying. The wife is crying. He's not considerate. He's not a loving father. Let me just say this. Because if you are a loving father, he only thinks for himself. He doesn't think what others are thinking. Why? The feeling which he has, those people are feeling bad. They are back home. And you are here. The case is still on. You want to go again and start making videos. And he's saying he's not going to make different videos, the type of videos. He's just going to do the same. Whoever wants him to do the different should go and make their own videos. The only thing he's not going to capture are the guns, but doing the videos is going to do the same exact content. And he's saying he's been questioned in more than 100 countries. So let him ask himself, if these people, this country, each country you go, you are being questioned. Can you ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing different? And since I started going now into this country, showing these people freedom must prevail, freedom. This is my question now to Chris Mostlist. Since you went to these countries, after leaving these countries, have you heard the changes in these countries you visited after them watching your video? Because if it is not bringing any impact, if it is not bringing any change, why are you still doing it? Because you should look back and say, and people should look back and say, oh, wherever Chris goes, after people watching his videos, there are a lot of changes. Wherever Chris goes, there are changes. But if even one, I've never heard any country coming up and saying, oh, we changed because of Chris videos. We changed because of Chris videos. But you just going there, looking for views, using people's minds, saying you are going to free them from what? And when you leave the country is just the way it was. If this thing is not helping in any way, why do you go for it? Why would you continue doing it? I think Chris is someone who is looking for fame. I think he likes recognition, and he thinks by doing that, someone else asks him, do you want to eye for any post? He said, I'm not a politician. Then what do you want? What do you want? Because if you look back, this is my question, because I don't know what his videos, I've not been watching him for long, but those countries which he is now bragging he has visited, have you heard their changes? any impact of his videos? This is what I'm asking. But if there is none, then there's no point of him continuing with him something like this, something which one day will bring him problem. So that is what I'm asking. So Chris should just chill, let him relax. He should consider he has a family who cares about him. He should also care for himself, because saying I'm stubborn, that is not something one would say, because if you say you're stubborn, so that seems you cannot be you are someone who cannot be advised. No one can advise you. You cannot take advice for someone because you know it all. The way he was talking to his audience, it's like he's on top of them. These are your people, and they ask you questions, and all you say is bullshit, bogus, such kind of thing, rudely, talking to them rudely. And these are your subscribers, and you cannot do without subscribers. How can you do without subscribers? And that's why you cannot even sleep without going out there to make videos. So you cannot tell us you are rich and then you are looking for GoFundMe, and these laptops and cameras and whatever. Why did you need them now? Why did you buy them now? And you want lawyers' money, 5,000. You want money for the bond, $20,000 US, and you went ahead and went and bought this thing. You want to go on the seat, yet you don't have money, yet you are making videos, yet what is all this? Or is it a trend that these YouTubers, they have to go for GoFundMe, they have to get donation from people? Even if you are rich, filthy rich, because you are saying the Canadian government questions you because you are driving a Porsche car or a nice car. These are, if you are someone with assets, why don't you use them? Because this is the reason why people have assets, to help them when they are in need. And if you just want to keep your asset and you just want to use other people's money, donation, this is not right. If you don't want to listen, you are going out there. Do you think people will be coming out here every now and then to donate for you each time you have a problem? I think as a role model to Dee Mwango, I think this is where she get it from. She are too stubborn, and she's too stubborn like you. Sometimes in my area where I come from, when you give birth to a child and you give a name to maybe someone who was stubborn, the child will just be like that person. So people, they check keenly the names they are giving their children. You don't just give a name because you give, or maybe that person was your relative. You have to check how was he behaving, his character, how was the character, because your child might inherit the character of that person. So now, I've seen now, this is where Dee Mwango got that character of arrogancy, because Chris is too arrogant. He doesn't want to listen. He's talking to his subscribers anyhow. And these are the people who gives him money. He gets his revenue from these people. So I don't like that habit of his. I don't see the reason why he should go on the streets now and start doing videos as if the government is not there. Even when he's doing his live stream, many people watches. Even the government can watch. And maybe they are just pausing, want to hear what is he saying. And I don't think this was the right time to come out and start talking too much, and you have a case. When someone has a case, sometimes you have to, there's, how do I put it? In Kiswahili it says, kunyenyekea. At least you have to humble yourself for some time. 2 months is not long. You could have just waited for those 2 months. After the case is over, then you can start going around with GoPro. But why Trinidad? Why Trinidad? This is what I'm wondering. Why Trinidad? You can go to Toronto and do all these things. Countries are many. Why Trinidad? That is all I have for you, my people, because I don't understand some of these things. I love you and I know you love me. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and share the video. By doing so, you're helping the channel to grow. Thank you so much, Team Pamela. Have a great day, and see you in my next video. May God bless you all. Thank you, and bye-bye.